We've probably established the fact that shooting your shot is probably one of the most difficult things to accomplish today. And for the most part, we can all agree that there's a specific gender responsible for all of this. But when it comes to this topic, there's just certain people that are always going to be down bad. Now, we all understand the hardship of bagging a girl in our generation. Even like the best attempts have only a 5% success rate of making it. I'd even had a comment on one of my previous videos telling me that they thought it was crazy that I'd used my thumbnail to compare rejection to wartime PTSD. But the minute you watch that video, boy, will you realize that I was not exaggerating at all. Those brave men went through the heat of battle in those DMs knowing that they might face rejection.
You know any good prayers? Come on, we've seen worse than this. You want a prayer? Dear God, send us some angels.
Having to deal with PTSD isn't that far from those rejections. However, some of y'all don't even need to be shooting y'all shots, man, because some of y'all are just trash. Certain people just set themselves back. It's like they pull up on the internet to just drop the stock value for guys. It's like there's everybody else trying to build themselves, trying to be normal, try to bag a girl, and then there's just a certain group of guys that are uncontrollably horny. These people act like they've never had an interaction with a woman before. These dudes desperately need to touch grass. And if you're one of these people, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta do some deep self-reflection after this vid.
The internet is a powerful and dangerous place at the same time. You can just doom scrolling, wasting your time of all these memes and videos, thinking about nothing. And at one special moment, to see the one that you would love like you never did. The one that would make your life truly meaningful. The one who's a part of your soul that you always missed. However, unfortunately, you will be ignored in the DM and continue to exist with a dark spot in your heart. What is bro yapping about?
Get a load of this guy.
Dog, it's just a random girl getting a haircut in the salon and recording it, bro. I find no situation where it's acceptable for you to be doing all this. I swear, for the longest I've been on the internet, I've constantly seen comments like this. And of my 20 years on earth, I've never seen any of them be successful. Like, has there ever been a single person that has gotten laid from doing this type of thing? Like, has it ever worked? Because the trade-off is you looking like a goofball on the internet. But he was definitely right about one thing though. You will be ignored in DM, because what do you think is gonna happen after you say all this?
Oh, Dexter, French is the language of love.
Like, this man is in a random girl's comment section drafting a romance essay in MLA format. I mean, it'd be a completely different situation if you went into her DMs and shot your shot. Even if you got brutally rejected, man. Shooters shoot. Can't do anything but respect the shooter. But my brother in Christ, you're never gonna get the reply you want embarrassing yourself like that. An extra feminine day. Post seems pretty normal to me. Upon looking at this post, a normal person would probably give it a like, probably not, and they're gonna scroll past this and go about their day. But since we're dealing with weirdos, bro really said, put your farts in the bag, this is a robbery. Like, what even makes you say something like that? It's so far out of reach. I don't think there's a world where I'd understand people's idolization of female streamers, because I'm looking at this same picture and she does not look that good, bro. And by no means am I saying she's ugly at all, but put your farts in the bag is absolutely sick. I'm not even gonna try to understand how horny you gotta be to comfortably say that. You gotta seek help, little bro. Worked 9 hours, went for a run, and then Pilates after while going through horrible period cramps. I'm dying. Okay.
We do not care.
I'll pay $5.50 for your used pad. Bro, my guy, what type of timing are you on? This is beyond disturbing. Lock this guy up immediately. Keep him away from society at all costs. This guy is clinically insane. This man is not normal, bro. No amount of research could explain to you why someone would say something like this. This tweet hasn't even been up for a minute, dude. This is crazy. Well?
Oh, get him out of here.
Well, what? Are you fucking stupid? No, bro. Are you stupid? Bro, you're trying to pay over $500 for a used pad, bro. You're the sick one here. I mean, coming up with a response as crazy as this within a minute of the tweet being up is crazy. You need to be put in a dark place away from people. I'm convinced that it's guys like this that single-handedly keep modern feminism alive. When women say they dislike men, this is the exact type of dude they're talking about. There is no defending this behavior. I guess you ain't really fuck with me. I really like you. You're such a nice person. Thank you. I like you too. And for context sake, I think we really need to keep in mind that the person whose text is highlighted blue in this situation is the guy, because this type of opportunity comes once in a lifetime and he still managed to screw it up. We should like go on a date. Are we all in agreement that this guy's just been offered the opportunity of a lifetime? This guy literally just got the golden ticket of shooting your shot. It doesn't get any better than this. I think of my 20 years on earth, I've only had this happen to me once, and I could personally tell you that having a girl ask you out on a date first has you feeling like the first round pick of the NBA draft. You're literally James Bond. You're the main character. You're Michael Jordan on the Bulls. You're prime Mike Tyson. And you're the coolest guy for the next 2 months as long as you secure the bag. And for the average person, there's no possible way to fumble this. But somehow, bro chose to go with this reply. What color is it? Dog.
You deserve anything that's coming to you after this colossal failure. Bro must have gotten too confident and overcooked, but I don't even know how you cook this bad. Imagine ruining the potential of a genuine interaction because you're just a freak. Like bro, keep your horniness to yourself.
And just as easy as that, this guy's responsible for the biggest fumble of the decade. This one's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life, buddy. They say save the best for last, but in this case it's the worst because this whole interaction is so disgusting. If you have any type of self-respect, it will ruin your day.
Can you spit in my mouth?
After reacting to that video, I can honestly say that it doesn't feel like a stretch to end it all. I honestly feel like dying because there's no way I just saw that. You could just tell this guy's a loser. He went home feeling proud of himself. Bro really went to the event to start begging and then proceeded to get on both knees for some mid. I mean, this is really as criminal as it gets. I couldn't tell you the thought process behind this. I'm at a major loss for words. One thing I know I'm 100% of is that I couldn't look through bro's search history even if he pointed a gun to my head. Bro really has to be a top tier gooner. For you to go out in public and do something like that, you're definitely on the FBI's watch list. That search history has to be insane.
So anytime you ever feel bad about yourself, anytime you ever feel like a disappointment, you have to remember that people like this are a part of society. No matter how hard you fail, you're never gonna be the guy who drove to an event just to beg a random girl to spit in his mouth. Because this is honestly as bad as it gets. It really doesn't get any worse than this. I don't know about y'all, but looking at people like this just makes me thankful that my parents raised me up to be a normal kid in society. Anyways, if you liked the video, please make sure to drop a like down below. I'd love to hear your opinions down in the comment section down below as well. And if you really enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you subbed for more content.